Hello everybody, it is Dazran303 and welcome back to another Q&A Friday. If you want to have your question feature in one of these Q&A Fridays, all you have to do is hit the comment section below, leave me a good comment, and I will get back to them next week, next Friday. This gameplay features obviously myself playing, this is my perspective, but it features Mad Mike as well, and 8-Bit Monkey is on the other team, I do believe. So enjoy this gameplay on Raid as I go through your questions, and to everyone who left questions, thank you very much, and let's get on to them right now. Okay, so the first question. Dazran, would you get Call of Duty Black Ops 3 if that came out? Yeah, I definitely would. I was really disappointed with Black Ops 2, it has to be said. Loved Black Ops 2, but hated the fact that the Wii Remote controller never worked. So, well, I say never worked, I mean, it needed so many patches for it to even work, and even at this stage, I don't think the best Call of Duty Wii Remote player would be able to stand up to the best Call of Duty CCP player. I think it's just there was never a level playing field for both control schemes, which is really disappointing because I don't think that kind of level of inadequacy with the Wii Remote was in the previous titles of Call of Duty, the ones on the Wii, but I don't know, everyone feels differently about it, I guess, so we'll move on to another question. Do you like FIFA games? Yes, I do like FIFA games, but I have fond memories of playing FIFA games when my mates would call around to play FIFA, but sadly those days are kind of gone. I don't have too many friends calling around now to play FIFA and such, but definitely during the days of FIFA, even FIFA 98, FIFA 99, FIFA 2000, all those games, we used to have some multiplayer fun when people used to call around and stuff, but no, not anymore, not these days. FIFA is at its best when people call around to play, but online it's kind of an empty kind of I don't know. I must say I do like playing Call of Duty Online. Call of Duty Online it suits the online mode, but for FIFA games and so on, I never felt the connection, and I was always more of a Pro Evolution Soccer player myself. I always really enjoyed Pro Evolution Soccer. I thought the Wii games of Pro Evolution Soccer were fantastic. I loved the fact that they featured the Miis. That was really cool. This is Yoshi, actually, if you can just look up Yoshi. There you go. Yoshi's here with me. Okay, let's move on to another question. Thanks for your question. Moving on. If they made Battlefield that was finally allowed to be on the Wii U, would you play it, Dazran? Of course I would, Detroit Hamlet. Yes, I definitely would. I've always, well, myself and Mike and me and a couple of friends as well, we've all talked about playing Battlefield before. And, you know, Battlefield is a stellar game. I used to play Battlefield before. I have it on my PC still. I have Battlefield 1942 and the Secret Weapons of World War II as an add-on pack or whatever, but Battlefield is a fantastic game. I don't know about the new ones. I've never played. I have Battlefield 2142. It's like a futuristic one with big walker machines, like a la Star Trek, but or not Star Trek, but Star Wars. But no, I never played any of the more recent, like Battlefield 2 and all those kind of ones. I never played any of them, which is a shame, but always did have fond memories of Battlefield, and I'm really disappointed that it's not on the Wii U, but fingers crossed, at some stage it will come out. Fingers crossed. Are you nodding off there? What are you doing? What are your thoughts for Call of Duty DLC in the future? Now, let's not kid ourselves, folks, right? I've always had the thing of, like, it's always best to think of the worst case scenario than the best. DLC has been possible for Call of Duty on Nintendo systems since Call of Duty Black Ops, and we have not got DLC in Black Ops, we didn't get DLC in MW3, and we did not get DLC in the HD console, the Nintendo Wii U. So I think it's definitely something going on between Activision and Nintendo, and I don't see an agreement ever being made. I'm just saying. I don't see DLC coming out for Ghost. I see loads of videos coming out on YouTube when DLC launches for other consoles, but we're again left pulsating for DLC, but we don't get it. I can just see it all happening. It's all the same. It's year after year for us on the Wii, which is very unfortunate. It's really unfortunate, but that's the way it's been going lately, and I have no hopes for DLC content ever hitting a Call of Duty on a Nintendo console after the last couple of years of just being dicked around, basically. Oh, don't lie down now. Jesus. Yeah, that's it. That's better. Absolutely dicked around. But anyway, another question. Thank you very much. What has been your favourite TV show from when you was young? My favorite TV show was, when I was young, it was definitely a cartoon. Even to this day, it's amazing. The 1990s cartoon of Spider-Man. I used to really love watching Spider-Man. It used to be on a TV show over here in Ireland called The Den. It was just a daytime TV show of just cartoons after cartoons. There was presenters with well, they weren't Muppets, they were people inside in suits and stuff, but it was called The Den anyway. You can Google search it if you like. It's an Irish thing. It's a TV. It was a TV series, The Den, and they used to have loads of different cartoons on. But one of them was Spider-Man, the 1990s cartoon, and I must have watched them all. And just well, when I say recently, maybe 3 years ago, I bought the whole 1990s Spider-Man cartoon on DVD, and it's fantastic. Anytime I watch a new Spider-Man cartoon, it always pales in comparison, no matter what it looks like, or it's just that's what I base all my judgments off on that one. And you asked the question, what was your favorite? That was definitely my favorite one. Thank you for your question. Moving on to another one. Dazran, can you finally answer one of my questions, please? Did you have a Game Boy Color or Advance? If you do, favorite game? Yes, I had all those systems. I had a Game Boy, I had a Game Boy Pocket, I had a Game Boy SP, a Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, I had Game Boy Micro, I forgot about that one. Had them all, but I'd say that my favourite game on the Game Boy Color would have to be Mario Tennis. I can't remember what it was called, I don't know if it was just Mario Tennis or Mario Power Tennis or whatever, but the RPG elements in that game was really fantastic. Building up your character and then being able to send your character over to the N64 version to play your character on the TV with your upgraded stats and whatever. You had to go through like a tennis academy as your character in Mario Tennis on the Game Boy Color, so that game was really fantastic. I really loved the fact that you could connect up with the N64 version. So cool for back in those days to be able to do all that kind of stuff. And even to this day, you don't really see much connection going on between the DS and the Wii U at the moment, hopefully in the future, but that kind of stuff is really cool. Game Boy Advance game. I would say probably my favourite Game Boy Advance games were all the F-Zero games that came out with Game Boy Advance, and I can't even remember. Was it, well, there was Game Boy, or there was F-Zero Maximum Velocity. That was the first F-Zero game. I think that was a launch title. Had that, loved it. It was really close to the SNES version, which was fantastic, because I'm a SNES kid. I had a SNES. Loved F-Zero on it, obviously, and it was really close to F-Zero on the SNES, so really good. And then there was another one called F-Zero GP Legends on the Game Boy Advance, and that was fantastic as well. I think there was another one, but I can't really remember. Jeez, so long ago, but hope I answered your question there. Move on to another one. How come, ever since the Wii U has come out, you haven't seemed as much of a COD fanatic as you used to be? Well observed, yeah, that's quite true. But, I got Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on release for the Nintendo Wii U. I didn't have internet at my own home. I couldn't play it online. Then when I finally did get internet, the Wii-MOTE needed so many patches for it to work. It really put me off the game, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'm sick of year after year of being tossed around as a Nintendo guy getting Call of Duty games and just getting really lackluster experiences. I mean, the previous versions of Call of Duty on the Wii were good and all, but like for instance, Modern Warfare Reflex, if you were the host, that was God mode. You couldn't really be killed. If you weren't the host, there was terrible lag shooting. Even in Black Ops and MW3, there was severe lag if you got the host. Like the game would drop to 20 frames per second, which is really unacceptable, and it really dampens down the experience of a Call of Duty game played online. Black Ops 2 then, when it came out, controller, the Wii-MOTE did not work for ages, and even to this day, as I always say, a person who's really good with a CCP will always be the person who's really good with a Wii-MOTE. They're just not the same. They're not on the same page, and so many of my friends have given up on Black Ops 2 because they can't play it with the Wii-MOTE. It doesn't work as well as the previous titles did, and it's really pushing me away from the series. But hopefully Call of Duty Ghosts does come out with Wii-MOTE support that works from launch day, hopefully. If it doesn't, however, I have been giving it some thought, and I think that if Call of Duty Ghosts doesn't, or comes out for the Wii U without Wii Remote support, I will probably play my first-person shooter games on PC. That's what I think I'm going to do, because I don't think the situation is getting any better any soon. Oh yeah, MW3 shooting at the ground in circles and getting loads of kill feeds, if anyone remembers that. Absolute nonsense. There's been so many things we've put up with as Nintendo gamers on the Call of Duty franchise that I think it's time something changed anyway. So hopefully Ghost does bring along some changes, but that's the video. Thanks to everyone who left questions in this Q&A Friday. Hope you did enjoy it. And remember to hit the comment section below to get some more questions in for the next episode. And I'll see you again next Friday. Goodbye. See you later. Awkward staring moment.